Earlier, refrigerators were used to keep food and drinks cold and fresh for longer. But in this day and age, the use of refrigerator is not limited to storing food and drinks. Furthermore, in the concealment of crime, we can make fun and memes of these incidents. However, it can't change that truth of rise in such crimes are multiplying every day. Hello everyone, I am Dr. Riya Bora and I welcome you all to my channel yet again with a new case that will shake a person from within. In a gruesome incident in Bengaluru, a 26-year-old woman was brutally murdered, her body chopped into 30 pieces and stacked into a refrigerator. The crime occurred at her home near Pipeline Road, Vinayaka Nagar, Walkal area of Bengaluru on Saturday. The case bears chilling similarities to the 27-year-old Shraddha Walkal murder in Delhi, Mehrauli in May 2022, where the victim's body was also dismembered and stored in a refrigerator. The deceased woman's body has been identified as Mahalakshmi, who was working as a team leader at Fashion Factory, a clothing outlet at Mantri Mall on Sempige Road, Malleshwaram. According to media, she had not been able to work for the past 2 weeks and she was absent. The accused allegedly killed the victim, chopped her body into over 30 pieces and stored them in a refrigerator. The police suspect the murder happened at the start of the month with her body dismembered using a sharp weapon. Mahalakshmi, who lived alone, moved into the house 6 months ago. The Bengaluru police have registered an FIR under section 1031 of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita in the murder of Walkal resident Mahalakshmi in her rented apartment, which is on the first floor of a G+3 building. The victim's mother, Meena Rana, 58 years old woman, registered the FIR. According to the FIR, Mahalakshmi called her parents on September 2nd and said she would be visiting soon. After that, we had no communication with her, Rana was quoted as saying in the FIR. Thereafter, the family made a series of calls to Mahalakshmi, which were unanswered, escalating concerns about her safety. The FIR said that on Friday, September 20th, around 7:30 p.m., Mahalakshmi's elder sister told her parents about a foul smell emanating from the victim's house. One Jeevan Prakash, who lived in the same building, told Ukkum Singh, victim's brother, about it. We could not come to Bengaluru immediately at night and decided to visit Mahalakshmi's place the next day. The next morning, the family, including the son, eldest daughter, Mahalakshmi, and her husband Syed Imran, arrived at the house and found it locked from outside. The complainant said they managed to enter the apartment after getting a spare key from another neighbor. When we entered the apartment, we found that it was completely ransacked with clothes, slippers, bag, and a blue suitcase dumped in the living room. We noticed blood was dripping from the fridge in the hall and there were some maggots near the refrigerator. Upon opening the refrigerator, I ran outside in shock to inform my son-in-law Imran. he called the police immediately, Meena Rana stated in her complaint.
Mahalakshmi was found brutally murdered in her house in Bengaluru. In fact, her body was chopped into over 50 pieces. The body was found inside a running refrigerator, which was infested with germs and maggots, indicating that this body had been stored there for an extended period of time. Chilling new details are emerging in the murder case. In a crucial development, the police have found a blue suitcase just near the refrigerator. This new piece of evidence has added a layer of complexity to the ongoing investigations, as authorities are probing whether the assailant had intended to move the body or if the suitcase was used to transport the victim from another location. According to the latest updates, Bengaluru police have now formed.
It has learned that Meena Rana and her husband Charan Singh hail from Tikapur in Nepal and shifted to Bengaluru 35 years ago. Besides Mahalakshmi, the couple has 3 children, Lakshmi, Ukkum Singh and Naresh. Meena Rana stated that Mahalakshmi was married to Hemant Das, who lived in Nelamangala and runs a mobile phone accessories store. The couple started living separately in October 2023, which was when Mahalakshmi rented the apartment in Walkal. Mahalakshmi's brother Ukkum Singh and wife Deepika also stayed for about 15 days in the same house. Later, Mahalakshmi had a spat with them and they shifted to Marathali. According to the mother, Mahalakshmi had told her over the phone on September 2nd that she would visit her husband soon. That was the last communication between the mother and daughter. Mahalakshmi had separated from her husband Hemant Das due to domestic disputes. A police officer from the Nelamangala police station said Mahalakshmi filed a complaint against Hemant Das in February, claiming that he had assaulted her. Meanwhile, Das also filed a complaint against her, saying she was having an affair with another man. The police has taken a non-cognizable report and their family members had tried to defuse the fight between them. On Sunday, Das said he married Mahalakshmi 6 years ago and had a daughter. Das also alleged Mahalakshmi was having an affair with a barber from Uttarakhand. They both had an extramarital affair which led to the problem, and I discovered it somewhere in April and May last year. For the last 9 months, we were separated, and I don't know whether she was in contact with the man or not. For the first 4 months, my daughter stayed with her, and later she lived with me in Nelamangala. Das also said she visited Nelamangala a month ago and met their daughter. She was calm and did not talk much about their life.
They were talking about Ashraf, saying that Ashraf was in touch with with Mahalakshmi, and it had led to Mahalakshmi moving away from her husband, living separately. That man has been questioned, and they believe that he might not have a role in this murder. Although, as per protocol, that man is still under the police scrutiny right now. But he's not being treated as a suspect at this point in time, is what we understand. The police now believe that this crime possibly has been committed by a single person, one person who they now see as a prime suspect. How he went about it, these are things that they are probing. There were other people who have been questioned. What we do believe is that he was in touch with multiple people, some through social media as well, and most of them now.
According to the husband, Mahalakshmi had an illicit relationship with Ashraf from Uttarakhand, who was working in a salon in Neelamangala. Das alleged that he suspects Ashraf's role behind the murder. He said Mahalakshmi had filed a blackmail complaint against Ashraf at the Seshadripuram police station a few months ago. Ashraf has been detained as he reportedly visited Mahalakshmi the day before she was murdered. The police are also probing two other men's role, one who used to drop and pick her up to and from workplace, and the other one is questioned as he was close to the victim at work. According to another report, a suspect who hails from an eastern state and works in Bengaluru reportedly confessed to one of his family members about killing Mahalakshmi and gone into hiding in West Bengal.
Prime suspect has been zeroed in. He is said to be hiding somewhere near Odisha West Bengal border. The prime suspect was working in Bengaluru. His house was raided by the Bengaluru police last night, but there was no indication of any body being chopped or cut there. The probe team suspects that the body might have been cut into pieces elsewhere and then brought to Mahalakshmi's flat. No bloods.
4 special teams have been found to probe the case. Police are currently analyzing CCTV footage and Mahalakshmi's phone records to track the events leading up to her death. Deputy Commissioner of Police Shekhar Tekkan and Vyalikaval Police visited the crime scene and sealed the area.
Apprehend the culprit. Police sources reveal that the prime suspect may be hiding near the Odisha West Bengal border. Meanwhile, the National Commission for Women has taken cognizance and has directed the state police to expedite the arrest of all those involved.
Fingerprint squad and dog squad have already been engaged. Bengaluru Police Commissioner B. Dayananda said on Monday that they have identified the prime suspect and making an effort to nab him. While speaking to the reporters, Dayananda said, "I cannot reveal more details of the investigation. He is an outsider, not from Karnataka, and efforts are going on to arrest him."
The prime suspect has already been identified. We have to physically arrest him. Only then we will know further details. At this stage, if I tell anything, it will be to the benefit of the accused, not to the public. So I refrain from giving any further details. I cannot talk on speculations or theories or this thing and all that. I told what I need to say. Please understand, it's an ongoing investigation. If you speculate, if you bring theories, your own theories, then it will be difficult for the investigation to proceed. So I refrain from talking.
The gruesome details of the murder have left the city of Bengaluru in shock and fear, with residents demanding justice for the victim and increased safety measures from the authority. That's all for now. Stay tuned for the next update on the case, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe on my channel. Till then, bye bye.